English Practice Club.
Learn together. Join us.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, first of all, I would like to say thanks to God Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala who has been giving us mercy and blessings. So today, finally, we can meet and gather in this beautiful place with a good condition and happy situation, exactly to conduct our weekly meeting of English Practice Club. And then do not forget we send salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the brightness, from the Jahiliyah era to the Islamic era, namely Islamic religion that you love. And then the next, let me say my big thanks for all participants today who came today, because I think it's impossible to conduct our meeting today without your coming, without your participations. So let me say my big thanks for that. Okay, and then maybe we don't have newcomers, or we need to introduce, or no? Later. Okay, to show our time, I will introduce the speakers today, because today we have two very young speakers. So the first speaker is Andi Aufassaif Malombasi Patwa. He is a student of Man Insan Cendekia Gorontalo, and then he has graduated from junior high school Al-Fitian in Goa, and then he also English student at Rumah Belajar Bersama. And then the second one is Andi Widya Maulidyah. Andi Widya Maulidyah, she is a student of junior high school to Bulukumba, and then she has finished her elementary school at SD 221 Tanah Kongkong, and then she also a writer. And then she is an English student at Rumah Belajar Bersama. Okay, today they will deliver an interesting topic about Generation Z. Generation Z faces the future. So we call Gen Z. Yeah, so it's like a machine. When the electric was off, we need Gen Z, but not. Okay, to show our time, I will give chance for the first speaker to deliver her topic today. So, Mr. Aufa, please welcome.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I will bring a topic about Gen Z. Gen Z. In my opinion, Gen Z is a generation who was born from 1997 to 2012. I can say that Gen Z is as the sandwich generation, right? We all know, right? Like junk food or instant food, like Indomie in Indonesia. They're really overhang on technology. That definitely make them become lazy. They think that can satisfy their need by using technology. For example, when we are lazy to cook, we will only eat in the application by our smartphone, because technology makes everything become easier, and everybody really likes simple thing. Besides that, now there are many generations crazy about artists. They follow the bad habit, like bad things that are exemplified by the artist, such as talk dirty, they dress impolitely, and so forth. If this habit still continues, it is possible that this habit will produce a generation that is far from our expectation. Therefore, I choose to prepare for a better future by learning else. Because I have a dream, I can study abroad at USA or United States of America, or United Kingdom is UK. Second, I will prepare myself for my senior high school at Man Insan Cendekia Gorontalo. Therefore, I invited to all my friends, let's get out from of the toxic habit to create a better future. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for Mr. Aufa for a nice explanation about Generation Z. So I will give chance for the second speaker, Miss Widya. So please welcome.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Andi Widya Maulidyah. I'm a student and I study at Junior High School 2 Bulukumba. Okay, first of all, I want to apologize if my English is bad because I'm a beginner. So, okay, today we will discuss about Gen Z faces the future. What is Gen Z? Gen Z or Generation Z is called the generation after Generation Y. The people in this group are born from 1995 to 2010. Generally, they are also popular known as I generation or internet generation or net generation. They are connect with social media and can do everything using the high technology. Even gadget has become familiar with them since they were children. Then automatically the introduction of technology and social media have a big effect to their lives and personalities. Here are some characteristics of Gen Z. The first one is technologies. The capabilities of this generation understand technology since their early age. So they can access easier and faster, so they are reliable in knowledge and technology. Okay, second one is more independent. Generation Z maybe always take decisions by themselves without involving the consideration of other people. Not only that, they also choose to study and grow by their own ways. The third one is more tolerance. These people generally were born at the end of 19th century. This generation accepts and respects all people and the environment around them. The fourth one is full of ambition. They are not satisfied. Individualistic and egocentric character may exist in them without ambition. What we can do as a part of Gen Z? Millennials and Generation Z will dominate the national population in the next few years. Indonesia's future is in the hands of Generation Z and Millennials. They are very proficient in existing technology and infrastructure and have many opportunities to be far ahead of previous generation. In addition, being able and trying to be wise, especially in using social media. In today's era, the role of millennial generation is a highly expected to become agents of change. Considering their ideas are always fresh, creative, and innovative thinking that is believed to be able to encourage the transformation of this world to a better direction through change and development. Therefore, we, as a part of as the next generation of the nation, must study as hard as possible for the future of the country. Have a high fighting spirit that must be embedded in every youth. Must play an active role in nation building. Like a flowing spring water, always give the best word for the nation and the country. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for Miss Widya for explanation about Gen Z. Okay, so Gen Z is generation after Gen Y, Generation Y. So they was born in 95 until 2010. So, yeah, 1995 until 2010. So that Gen Z. So I will give chance for the participants. Maybe I passed 1 year. Sorry, January. So I will give chance for the participants to give comment or explanation about Gen Z or question. Miss Mochi,
What?
are you Gen Z or no?
Okay. I think I'm Gen Z because
Yeah.
I'm 1996.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about Gen Z?
Oh my God. Okay.
Question or
Okay, so I think that's really good for the children who's live in the Gen Z area because many good things are from the technology that's make our life more easy actually. But I want to make a ball. I want to make a ball about make a line about the impact of the technology. I mean, to have a smartphone, sometimes I think all of children, based on their, even they are 1 year, they have a smartphone. They play a game, of course, and sometimes many bad things. And then I think how we make how we try to make a bad impact to the children. I mean, the solution of this bad habit. I think that's all. Yes.
Maybe you can answer.
I realize I'm Gen Z right now because I think I'm Gen Z.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mochi, for your questions. So, Mochi asked about what do you think about the technology for children? Because Gen Z always close with the smartphone, gadget. So, what's the solution? Because besides smartphone has a good impact for children, but also there are so many bad impact for the children. So, what do you think about that?
So the technology is have bad things. So how can I mean mengurangi decrease impact from the bad is first is we mengurangi, how to say? Sorry. We decrease using smartphone. Second is we study from social media. sorry. So it's really hard in Indonesia.
Yeah, you can mix in Indonesia.
Okay.
It's okay. We all learn here.
Okay, thank you. Jadi kita bisa mengurangi.
Not all.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I will combine. Jadi, so how we get out from the bad things from the gadget is study with our family. Kita belajar bersama kita mengurangi mengurangi use a smartphone for game or watch. It's not have good things to study or how or anything have a benefit. Next is we olahraga. How to say olahraga? We sports everything how we can do like jogging or swimming yang bisa mengurangi kita menggunakan smartphone. We can decrease using of smartphone to play or anything. And second is we refreshing.
Go to holiday.
Yes, go to holiday to mengurangi to decrease these bad things. I think that's all, and thank you.
In addition, for Miss, what do you think about technology for children?
Campur-campur.
Yeah. Good.
I like Me too. We have to menanamkan pendidikan karakter sejak dini.
Back to Pancasila lagi.
Menanamkan pendidikan karakter sejak dini dan memilah
Divide.
what divide memilah apa saja hal-hal yang dapat dikonsumsi untuk anak kecil gitu.
Iya. Finish?
Yes.
Okay, so our speaker said that how to decrease the using of a smartphone, so we can do sports like swimming and other sports, and then we can do holiday too. Yeah, so we can decrease the using of smartphones, and then how to say menanamkan pendidikan karakter. I can say in English also.
You can say build the character.
Build the character. Build the character for children,
Yeah.
so they can define what the bad things for them. Yeah. So I will give chance for another member who give comments. Miss Trono or Miss Ayu?
Yeah. Thank you very much. I wanna talk as parents of Gen Z because I have children who was born in 2060 and he was born in 2010. Yeah. So for you are a Gen Z, what do you think we as a parents what will do to how to bersikap, how to handle all of your activity, how as we as a parents bersikap as a parents to handle what your activity every day, how to we can talk together maybe as a parents or you like we are as friends maybe. What do you choose? We have to make some regulation at home, or maybe you need to we give you kebebasan, what do you call it? Freedom. We give you a freedom to do all you want to do. What do you think about that?
So I think the best have hal yang terbaik yang harus dilakukan. The best things of parents should do is first is membuat perjanjian, make appointment how long the child use a phone in one day. Second, the parents is membatasi control it.
You talk like that as a parent or as a Gen Z?
As a parents or as a Gen Z?
Of course, Gen Z, but he asked me the parents peran parents. Jadi
You are parents.
yes. Yes, and the second is we memberikan sanksi jika sanction if the child melanggar batas dari perjanjian penggunaan smartphone itu sendiri. Terus the third is membatasi antara combine with play game and study, so we have to control it. And the last is if
Parents control.
What?
Do you feel free if your
artinya
Are you agree if your parents control
Sebagai
seorang
your activity?
I want to hear your opinion as a child, not what parents will do.
sorry sir, I don't understand before, so I will repeat. As a child, yes, it's hard if the parents membatasi penggunaan using a smartphone, but it's the best situation for a child, bagi kami, for a child. And as a child, I hope if I selalu menaati peraturan, always obey the way from the rule from my parents. My parents give me appreciate like a bonus play smartphone or free time or go to holiday or other to make us a child happy. I think that, and thank you.
Yeah, can I say something? Yep. That's really. Camera, please. Camera, please. No. You make a joke, Mom. Okay.
You look beautiful in the camera. Watching.
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you so much. But I'm a little bit nervous if I speak on the camera. But
YouTuber cannot be nervous, right?
YouTuber is a friend of
okay. So yeah, for me, the answer from our friends really good. That's really good, kind of a good boy, sweet boy. But we have a problem actually, because as a Gen Z, as a Gen Z, I have a Yes.
The last generation of Gen Z.
Yeah, the last generation of Gen Z. As a Gen Z, I have a problem like I'm so addicted with my phone. Sometimes I think my phone or my smartphone more important than my parents. So I mean sometimes I feel like that because of maybe I can't do anything from my smartphone, and then I realize if I using smartphone, even like I spend 20 hours in a day for using, yeah, sometimes in using, sometimes I gotta staying up because of smartphone, because when I want to sleep, and then I found a good information from YouTube or my social media, and then I make a stalking, and then I forgot to sleep.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, sometimes I make conversation with kind of a bule or how do you say?
People love
Yeah, sometimes they're so handsome, cute, but I understand he can come to Bulukumba because so far. Yeah, yeah, and then you know, I make some punishment sometimes when I have a good idea how to deal with myself, how to deal with doing a good smartphone. I make a I try to make punishment in myself, like okay, I should doing like go to war, like doing this A B until set, and until set, and after that using my smartphone. And then when I using my smartphone and then I didn't finish it all of my job, I give myself punishment. So from here I can learn that if you want to really have a good team and deal with yourself, and then using a good technology, that's from based on your heart. I mean, just if you want to give yourself punishment, you can handle all of a good thing from the technology. But if you based on if you want to stop your smartphone, but that based of your parents, sometimes that's not really good for yourself. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mochi, for your comment for the Gen Z. Yeah, I think our big problem nowadays is about mobile phone. I myself too, I realized that the first thing that I seek when I get up in the morning is phone, and the last thing that I hold when I want to sleep is phone. Yeah, it's about. I don't have why. Okay. I think it's about it. It's I think all people that's the problem nowadays. Not about Gen Z. The oldest one also. I think the problem is about this phone.
becomes like Gen Z.
Yeah, oldest. Like that. Okay. 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 Next, I will give chance for Miss Rono to give comment.
What's the generation before Gen Z? Gen Y?
What the generation of
Okay, thank you for giving me a chance.
Gen Y?
I think in our life of the day we not always be our parents. Yeah, we maybe just apa lebih banyak? More be our friend maybe. Yeah, so how do you invite your friends to minimize the negative impact of a smartphone? How do you mengajak?
Yeah. How to minimize?
Yeah, how to minimize.
Penggunaan smartphone. Do you give kids?
You get it?
I think, but he never.
Oh,
I
you
can
Widya?
never speak.
Maybe I can answer.
Yeah, Widya.
Just combine with Indonesian and also English.
I don't get it.
Yeah, come on. Yes, you can.
I don't get it.
Indonesia, English and Indonesia.
How to minimize?
How to minimize? What?
Artikel tolong ada pertanyaan.
How to minimize?
How to minimize the negative impact
Negative.
from the smartphone to invite your friends to minimize it.
Oh,
Mengurangi penggunaan handphone.
for your friends. For your friends.
Friends.
Because you know always maybe your parents, maybe in school, maybe in your
Friends. Same all.
another place.
Okay.
Your friend.
I think to minimize the bad impact of smartphone is join a group like this. Join a group like this, like English practice club, and bisa dilihat di sini dilepaskan semua apa itu. And go to holidays and sometimes wait. 2 weeks ago, my father bought me 10 books for me, so I can minimize to using handphone. And
Forget your phone.
yes,
Ah, really?
yes, it's
Right.
Can you?
I really cannot.
I can because I like reading book. I like reading book like fantasy stories, and sometimes I write fantasy stories too.
Writer, yang talented writer.
She's writer. That's why she really.
I want to be a writer.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you can be a writer like her.
J.K. Rowling.
Yes.
Finish?
Yes.
Okay, so our beloved sister Miss Widya, she said that how to make a campaign with their friends, how to minimize the using of smartphone. The one way is invite their friend to join this EPC. She said like that. Yeah. Yes.
Only for the others activity maybe besides.
For the other activity, sometimes maybe join the sport in the club sport, and then reading a book, or sometimes make a travel with the family, and spend your time with your family. Maybe that's my advice. So the moderator, you give me the my phone now, or
Explanation, I will remind all participants to make grammatical corrections.
okay.
So while we hear the explanation, so maybe you can find the mistakes when the speaker says
And the others, yes.
Don't forget the grammatical error.
I forget.
Because I just focus to their conversation. Maybe that Mr. Naim have text to make correction for us, right?
That's really hard to think about grammatical correction and then speaking because we are not native.
Because actually I didn't know. Yeah.
We are busy to remember the word.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the chance for me.
For the first, I make appreciation for our speaker today. They are so young, but they can speak with confidence. So today I bring my doctors. I hope one day maybe Anera can be a speaker like Kakak Alfa and Widya. Amin. Yeah.
The next speaker.
Okay.
Next speaker.
Yeah, actually, I just looking for some article about the Gen Z, and I understand maybe or the note of the Gen Z. One is now the technology characteristic of Gen Z. In article I found one noun technology, two more independent, yes, three sharing their privacy daily life, umbar privacy and social media, and four, yes, no secret, and it's the case for maybe of the people in the millennial era, right? Four, they like making communication, maybe with the other people and everything in the social media with chatting from the other people. So it's the case because maybe our generation, young generation, it's a little how you say mengabaikan? How do you say in Indonesia? Yes.
No.
They don't care or ignore the tata krama. How do you say? Sopan santun, etika. Yes, the attitude or etika from the more older than their age. 5, ambition. And 6 is more tolerance, maybe because they always make communication with the other cultures, but the others country. That's the characteristic for the first, and then I will talk about my experience as a parents.
Yes. No,
Yes, sorry Nera, if I talk and make your example in my opinion. Several days ago, I how do you say menegur my doctor because actually I always make a limit for her to using a smartphone, but that time, several days I'm not how to say mengambil take her smartphone. So one day I see she's so interesting so forget the time to did time to give my mom her my smartphone. So I take her smartphone and I check her smartphone. I found some club like animal club lovers that make me so shocked. Oh my God, my doctors make some conversation and chatting with from the others place, and that make me so afraid because I always watching the TV and Lambetura, you know Lambetura. Yes, an example, there's in the Lambetura there's information or berita, how do you say, news. Yes, news. The students of junior high school, come to Jakarta to meet with her mabar friends, and she's sail her father's motorcycle, you know, yes, who is watching the news there. So that make me maybe afraid, so sedikit a little bit angry. Who is that? You should to no. You cannot yes, megang. Take your smartphone until here. Yes. Yeah, because that yes. So I wanna asking you about how about your generation or Gen Z. I mean about them always have idols like anime and other and BTS and K-pop, Blackpink and something like that, etc. That's because I find in myself. It maybe me so yeah I mean terlalu more protected, right? Or I cannot understand my daughter's era like here right now. So what do you think about the idols in the generation Gen Z generation? I mean, thank you.
Please add Mr. Adi, answer.
Generation wait.
Jadi pertanyaannya tadi bagaimana tentang idolnya tuh menanggapi
Bagaimana sekarang masalah idol itu ya?
Generasi A.
Okay,
So I will answer.
please welcome for Miss Aufa.
Mr. Aufa. So, actually, mengagumi our admire K-pop or others, it's not. Itu tidak salah. It's not mistake. But if us follow their habits or activity like us. Stalking or other, it's not good. I mean, jika kita cuman mengagumi itu tidak apa-apa, tapi jika kita sampai mengikuti kayak terlalu fanatik ya, sampai membeli barang mereka atau berbicara pun sorry. And
You can say in Indonesian, I will find for you.
or buy her product or follow her habit and her fashion. That's wrong. So for the parents, you have to remind your child to don't be like that because it's not good. Oh yes, yes.
I don't have. How about you, maybe?
and I don't know, sorry. Thank you.
Okay, that's enough.
Do you have any comment about your idol? Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Who is?
As a Gen Z and K-popers, I think it's normal to admire an idol, but yes, like he said before, don't be too fanatic. I just want to say, in K-pop industry, there's a people named Saseng. It's Saseng. They are the most fanatic fans of idol K-pop. They always followed them even in the airport, in the airplane, everywhere. So that's Saseng, and that's very
Fanatic.
yes, fanatic.
Yes, penguntit. Yes.
Yeah, we can say it's okay, that's maybe.
Okay, that's about idol. Maybe it's normal. It's normal we have idol because in our generation too we have idol. Maybe in my generation, maybe it's not K-pop. Yeah, maybe it's not K-pop because our generation isn't about K-pop. Yeah.
Maybe.
For example, I like Linkin Park, and yeah, I follow the Linkin Park. But maybe in our generation, we don't have any smartphone to know what they do every day. What they do, yeah. Yeah, maybe yeah, and magazine is limited, ya, terbatas gitu. About the news. Okay, maybe. Okay, Miss Ayla, maybe you have any comment for the Gen Z?
Yes. I hate you.
Maybe you can give some explanation before he speak up because maybe he was too busy using our phone.
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah, last year. It's good.
Oh my God. Ibu. Mhm. Smartphone. So actually, for me, it's really daily basic though to have a smartphone, to using a smartphone, because we need it. Like in this situation, like, and I think the smartphone, it's not really have a bad habit like that or have a lot of negativity things, because using a smartphone we can learn and reach a lot of things in it. So I think it's not that bad. And about Generation Z, apa itu yang aku bilang? Dumba ka. Gado-gado. Karena saya juga merupakan salah satu bagian ya, a part of Generation Z, so
But in smartphone have bad information. Not have to concern of children. Yes.
yes.
How about it?
Menurut saya ya itu peran parents lagi dalam like watching. Mungkin bisa di-combine. Peran parents lagi dalam watching out their kids about what they're doing with their smartphone, because we already know that smartphone and internet have a lot of bad things in them, gossips, and then like a lot of bad habits. So that it's the parents, yes, parent control on their kids, so like that. That's all, I think. Sorry. Thank you. A bit.
He also Gen Z because. Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Also, talking about Gen Z, actually, I cannot say that I'm a Gen Z because I was born on 1990, so maybe I'm a Gen Y, right? Gen Y. So I'm a transition from to be Gen Z, and now I try to be Gen Z, right? Because we have to look more younger. So you mentioned on your explanation about Gen Z is near from a bad habit, right? So as a Gen Z, maybe in outside you have some friends who have been affected with a smartphone, like games and social media. So maybe you have a suggestion how to help your friends in outside who have been affected with a smartphone. Yes, things that. That's all. You get it what I mean? No, okay.
I didn't hear.
Oh, you get it?
No.
Well, maybe in outside there are some your friends or another Gen Z who have been affected with games or smartphone. So maybe you have a suggestion how they can be a good students or a good Gen Z to be not effective, yes, with the smartphone. Terpengaruh.
Influence.
Oh, influence. Yeah, influence.
Effective.
Translation.
What do you think when your friend influence the using of a smartphone too much?
Like a game,
Yeah, like-
or something like that.
So what do your suggestion for your
Yeah.
friend? Addicted.
I think the best suggestion for all my friends or the Gen Z generation is membagi waktu. How to say? Time management. How we study, how play a game to manage her time. Not always make a schedule, but when manage time and bekerja sama, how to say, cooperate with her parents to always remember it if they forgot to control her smartphone. Maksud saya kita membagi waktu dan Oke, thank you.
Maybe Miss Hikmah, do you have any comment about Gen Z? Gen
Thank
Z.
you for the chance. I know Gen Z is the future. Now Gen Z, Gen Z is the future. Is the future because it is important and industrial actors to their behavior and habits. Apa lagi nih? Very like communication with all Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and SMS. SMS. Apa lagi nih? SMS. That's all. I just know. Saya tahu. Okay. That's all. Good.
Okay, Miss your Gen Z because you're
About Gen
Yes.
any
Wow.
opinion about
Oh,
that?
what opinion? Oh, about me. What's that?
Look like Gen Z, look like.
Look like. Nah, but I'm a generation 80. Yeah, 80 and 19. Yes, millennial. Not Gen Z. But I will give some, what's that? Masukan. I think Gen Z is if apa kalau punya apa lagi itu PR sangat berat. Homework ya, have a homework for to the future for our country because it is pandemic have effect apa lagi itu kalau stuck the education and Gen Z apalagi itu terlalu banyak masuk too much to the internet. Like the time is a lot
a lot of time. He spent the time in gamers or what's that? Apa itu? Social media like that, or anything else is not. Yeah, it's not good, but is what's that? Buang-buang waktu. He spent the time. I think agency is very important to grow up her knowledge.
Yeah.
Grow up their what is that skill. If the agency right now really wanna be change her what's it pola pikir, that mindset, he should be pilih-pilih, choice apa choose the content who have the positive. Right, like if you wanna increase your speaking English, you
Just come to APC.
come to the community of APC or said this something like that, or you are looking for like the Instagram, there are many group or something like that. If you wanna like YouTubers, you can searching something about the YouTuber, how to make how to be like YouTubers, or you can something like that. Maybe there maybe.
Let's close or any comment?
Can I comment one comment, the last comment?
Yeah, the last
I really
closing statement.
I really told too much today, but I like this topic, so can I?
for the closing statement.
Yes.
Before conclusion.
Yeah. So, actually, before I ask about because right now the internet really easy to our generation, like we are same Gen Z. So, but for me, I'm not really if my parents control my smartphone. I mean, I can.
like this.
I mean, I can control my smartphone like this. So yeah, and then because of internet, because of the technology, I think this is the best way for especially for Gen Z, to explore more our skill and how do you say memanfaatkan using internet. Like when Mr. Adi say, because of internet right now many kids, many children, they play game. Why if the parents try to change from play game to be YouTuber gaming? I mean that's more better, I think. So it depends on our how to say melihat, how to see, how to looking internet, because there are many bad things from internet, but of course we have a many good things from internet also. I think that's all. Thank you so much.
Information about after Misalnya.
Okay, thank you. I just want to sharing about the material of webinar yesterday. I have joined following webinar, parenting webinar, and the speaker said that how to limit the or controlling the smartphone using in our generation is one, the parents should say to their children, yes, that this is my mommy or daddy smartphone. I just borrow for you. Don't say that this is your smartphone. So because this is my smartphone, I will borrow you, and then we have make how do you say, kesepakatan deals. Yeah, we make then we make a deals that that time until this time I will taking again my smartphone. And then the second is the parents and the children should knowing the password of their yes, no privacy until their children. But maybe in my mind, maybe we should look our how our age of our children, because maybe at the age with same with my daughters, maybe that no problem if no privacy, but at the more older, maybe yes, they will, how do you say, keberatan if we know about her privacy. But for the beginning, the parents should make a deals that this is your my smartphone. I just wanna for I just borrow for you. So your passport, moms should know your password. Yeah. Yeah, make a deals. In my experience, I make deals with my doctors. You can borrow my smartphone, and it start at 12 o'clock in the morning to check the group of school group, and then I will take again at 1 o'clock, because you should to go join the class and mengaji. How do you say mengaji? Yes, reciting the Quran and etc. It's just my experience and speaker in the parenting webinar state. Okay.
So thank you, Miss. Last Hikmah for the closing statement.
Addition or closing, up to you lah.
You also order saraba? We need 2 glass saraba because.
We'll just wait.
Okay. Spoon. Okay, maybe addition. I'm actually I will talk as a teacher, because now I'm teaching Gen Z, and then maybe it's really hard to separate Gen Z with a smartphone, because now it's a digital era. So maybe as a teacher, we have to sit along with the children, and then we make a heart-to-heart conversation about what they want to do in their life, in their future. So we build back their motivation in their life. So maybe that's like one of the conclusion to solve, to handle the problem matter. I mean the smartphone matter in Gen Z. So the children have to know about their dreams, what they want to achieve in their life. I think that's.
Build motivation before.
Yes, you have to build motivation in the children.
For conclusion.
Okay, maybe, Mom, Sayon.
Let me conclude. Okay, thank you guys for your nice explanation today, and I think today we have a good material, good information for us about Gen Z. Me too. I just realized that that there is a Gen Z. Yeah, there is a Gen Z. I have a conclusion for our meeting today. So yeah. So I think don't blame the Gen Z. Don't blame the situation because we are in Gen Z generation. We are in era. Kita di era sekarang ini. So don't blame the internet, don't blame the smartphone. I think when you blame the internet, the use of internet is so much benefit for internet. But when we are using for the bad things, yeah, it will be bad. So, but don't blame the generation set. And then about Gen Z, how to control it, I think the first education is home. So the first education is their parents. So even though we need to control, but we back to their home. So maybe that's all for me today. And then for the speakers today, thanks for your explanation about Gen Z. And then for participants who came today, thank you for coming. So I say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.